So Raj, Jayne Mansfield, I know a little bit about her already, more so now after seeing this documentary. Are you a fan of the actress?
I've only ever heard of her. I can't say I knew anything about her. So I was quite fascinated with the story as told in this film. I quite like the notion that she was sort of a manufactured rival to Marilyn Monroe. I thought that was quite cool.
There's Jayne Mansfield. She had a very short career, and she got killed in a very bad way.
The film, as the title suggests, focuses on 66 and 67, which has, connotations.
Yeah.
There are reasons for that title, because it's all to do with Satan worship and the allegations that she was involved in all of that dark stuff because of a man that she met, Anton LaVey.
Yes, that part of the story was really captivating. I really liked that she was fascinated by the occult, and it was kind of in a publicity move where she was like, oh, she needs to get herself in the paper. She decides to befriend the local celebrity Satanist, and becomes quite good friends with them, joins his little church.
Anton liked publicity too. They were a perfect pair.
The founder and high priest of the First Church of Satan, Anton LaVey.
It's quite a story that I wasn't expecting. I thought it was just going to be another Marilyn Monroe type story that ends in a car crash, but no, this really makes you think about what did she get herself involved in.
Because she had such a big following, and I think, the people that really did love her knew that she wasn't a ditzy blonde.
Yeah,
because she had so many talents, not just the acting, but she could play the violin, and she spoke, I think, 5 different languages. So she was really smart, but I think she just loved her acting roles, and she really played up on that and just had fun with it.
Yeah.
But because of that, because it was so, she was so joyous, I think people just thought she was a bit ditzy and a bit stupid, but she wasn't.
But she knew exactly what she was doing.
Yeah.
I mean, even her marriages were a bit strategic, and all in the name of getting in the papers and making people talk.
It's a clever title, I think, because Mansfield's 66, 67, obviously the last 2 years of her life.
Yeah.
666, obviously with 7 on the end.
Yeah.
It's all very, it's all interlinking.
Oh, I didn't quite think of it in that way until you just said that now.
Yeah.
So, ooh, kind of creepy.
I enjoyed it. I found out more about her because, like I say, I never really knew much about her. The only reason I knew of her was because of Susie the Banshees.
Okay.
I'm a big fan of theirs.
Yeah.
They did a track called Kiss Them For Me, which was one of her movies.
Is that about her?
Yeah, it's about her.
Oh, interesting.
In the heart-shaped pool of fame.
Okay.
Obviously, her obsession with pink and everything heart-shaped. She had a big heart-shaped pool.
Yeah.
She had a pink mansion.
I quite was shocked, too, that one of her children got mauled by a lion. She's definitely had a very colorful life, Jayne Mansfield. So
people think that she got decapitated in the car crash that killed her, but she had the top of her head scalped off or something. She sliced off. Obviously, she died because of brain injury. But there are so many things that people don't know about her real life, because she still to this day remains a bit of an enigma and a bit mysterious. And that's what I love about her, is the fact that she has this, this image, and people don't really know too much, because a lot of this documentary is based on rumour.
This documentary, although it was not my favorite type of documentary style, it was a little bit all over the place, but it's just dying for a feature film to be made from it. I think this documentary told a really good story and made me sort of sit up and pay attention about a celebrity of yesteryear that I wouldn't normally pay attention to.
Would you say that because of the performance art? Because I know they have to pad out the documentary, because obviously it must cost a fortune for them to use certain clips of her performances. But I could have lived without that. I could have lived without all the routines, the actors.
It was a bit like bad Oscar routines. Yeah, I thought that's kind of what turned me off. So I actually found myself not being able to actually watch the film very much. I only could pay attention in bits and pieces, and I would be going to the kitchen, but I was still listening.
Right.
I was still listening to the story like it was a really well-told radio story or TV documentary. I was quite fascinated by it. So I didn't hate the movie by any means. I was quite hooked in. It just felt visually it could have done something a bit more.
And we had a lot of people, interesting people, and diverse too. I mean, you talk about the fact that it was a bit of a mishmash.
Was
we had
Marilyn on there?
Marilyn
Yeah.
from the 80s was there. Fans and actors and people that she'd worked with, makeup artists. Tippi Hedren, who is an animal rights activist, was talking about the lion story. And Tippi Hedren obviously goes way back to Hitchcock movies like The Birds. She was in The Birds. John Waters obviously is a massive fan of hers too. She has this real cult status. But like I say, I didn't really discover too much about her because it wasn't really so much about her. It was more about Anton LaVey, I thought.
Yeah, which really made for really compelling storytelling. So, again, dying for a feature film to be made of this. So, yeah, if you're even slightly interested in Jayne Mansfield, I'd say check this one out.
Yeah. So for me, it's a star rating of 3.
For me, it is a 3 as well.
And if you've enjoyed this, you might want to check out one of our other videos that we did recently with suggestions from you and our followers of movies that we should dip back into, some of the classics from years gone by. Thank you very much for watching. See you next time.